For me, this place is really a temple. Every time I'm in nature, in pure environments like that, I look at this nature environment as a temple. It's not a temple made of stones. There are no statues of deities, and there is no special architecture. There is just the architecture of nature, and everything here, for me, is purely, absolutely divine. One of the things that I do here, first singing mantras, practicing yoga techniques, energy techniques, things like that, practice meditation. So all that represents already maybe 50% of my practices or what I'm doing here. Another part is just, simple practical things, fixing the tent, uh, washing myself in the river, eating, making some food, these kind of things. And then there is creative stuff that can be done. This is when you start actively creating through singing. I don't have my music instruments with me here, but in the past I have been using, I have a Hungarian sitar, which is a small instrument. It's not like a Indian sitar, it's a smaller instrument that I can take with me. I have a drum, I have a flute, and I play music, very often when I'm in nature. Right now I didn't take it with me because those instruments take volume, and I enjoy almost more using my voice these days for this type of invocation. Something else I started doing also some years ago. It's you see the leftovers on my face after a night of sleep, but I paint my body, so I do some cosmic designs. I call that going mythic on my body, and I use colors that I got from different sacred spots here in the Himalayas from Badrinath, and red, orange. I have some gold, some silver. And I cover, I paint my face, my forehead, my body, my arms with these cosmic designs. Also, will hope you can see that. I started doing designs also on my tent yesterday, and it's all an experiment. These are symbolical things. You can see that I write in mantras as well on the tent, and some more designs. Again, this is experimental. There is more that I do along that line. It's just to give you an idea that this is really a sacred space. This is a temple. This is a very pure, delicious environment which is untouched and in which you can create and communicate with with the absolute, with the divine inside of you, and have a fantastic time doing that. Another thing that I want you to be aware of is that when you create a temple in your own house, this is already, it's very, very good, okay? It's a very nice thing, and very often what you will do is you will use crystals, right? You will have some amethyst, you will have some other types of crystals, and you put them there because you know that the crystalline structure has a certain vibration. Well, guess what? What do you think these mountains are? What do you think they are? I mean, you probably know that already. If you don't, well, I'm on a big, mountain of crystals. All these rocks are crystals. In these type of rocks, which are, I think they are granitic rocks. I didn't check in detail the structure, but this contain probably about 30% of quartz in it. And the fact that you don't see the big crystals, coming out of the earth, doesn't mean that the crystals are not there. They are simply smaller, but the whole structure, 99% of what is around me is crystalline structure. There is a tiny little bit of soil on the surface, and there is snow, of course, and there is a little bit of alteration on the surface of the rocks, but it's all crystals. It's different types of crystals. You have quartz, you have another type of crystals that we call pyroxenes, plagioclase, orthos. Those are the crystals that you find in granitic rocks. So basically this is it, you know, this is a big crystalline temple. And what about the snow? Well, what is snow? What is ice? Snow and ice is simply crystallized water. And if you would look with a microscope into the fine structure of what of the snow and ice, you will see lots of just crystals. So basically, everything, most of what is around me, is crystalline structure, and it's not just one little crystal that I put on my altar. This is a temple made of crystal, and it would be very spectacular if the crystals were really big, right? If they were 30 centimeters, 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters big. Of course, this would be very spectacular. It's not. They are small ones, but the vibration, the crystalline vibration, is still there. So I just wanted to make you aware of this. This is not just, you know, some nice mountains for me. It is a temple. It is a nature temple, and I'm, you know, through my practices here, I'm activating my vibration and my connection and communication with this environment. And the goal again is really to feel at home here. There is no urge to leave, no urge to go back to comfort. There is no urge to take off and reconnect with civilization. I'm not stepping out. This is an experiment. I'm doing it to try to experiment to see how my mind, my body, my spirit responds to this kind of environments. So far, beautiful. Thank you, sunshine. Thanks for the warmth. Wow, this feels really nice.